Hello guys, welcome back to our clinical research series. Guys, in last video we get some little bit of idea like what is clinical research. In this video we are going to dive little deeper, but guys don't worry, I'm going to keep it very simple. So what exactly clinical research is? So guys, clinical research is a branch of healthcare that studies how new treatments work in the humans. These treatments can be new medicines, medical devices, the various vaccines, or even the new ways like how we can use the existing treatment in the new ways. So the main goal of the clinical research is to identify two things. First one is the treatment safe? Second one is the treatment effective? So this is the main goal of the clinical research. Now coming to why clinical research is so important. So thinking about this, before any medicines reaches the pharmacy or reaches the market, actually it goes through the years of testing. Without clinical research, we don't know if the drug is safe, we don't know what is the exact dose of our drug, we don't know about the side effect of our drugs. So basically clinical research help us to protect the patient and improves the healthcare worldwide. Now coming to the types of clinical research. So there are basically two types generally. First is interventional studies, second is observational studies. In the later videos we are going to discuss it in very detailed. So coming to the phases, various phases in the clinical research or the clinical trials. So basically there are four phases in clinical trials. First one is phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 and phase 4. Phase 4 is also known as post-marketing studies. But some theoretical concept in some books you will also get know about phase 0. Phase 0 is it's something about microdosing test. Now coming to who is involved in the clinical research. So there is a separate clinical research team in every pharmaceutical industry or a facility which is conducting the clinical trials or clinical research. The team involves the doctors, which is known as investigator in the terminology of clinical research, the clinical research coordinator who work closely with the doctors, clinical research associate which used to monitor the different sites, and the data managers, the regulatory team, and many more. So we are going to discuss more about these members, these the team in the later videos. Now coming to the ethics and safety, this is the most important part. Clinical research strictly follows the ethical guidelines to protect the patient. The some key concept in the ethical guidelines are informed consent. Every patient gives their independent consent before the joining of clinical research. Confidentiality, safety monitoring, we generally used to keep protecting the personal patient data. The final thoughts of this video is clinical research is not about just testing the drugs. It's about improving the lives, ensuring safety and advancing the medical science. Thank you so much guys for today.